Hey guitar players, welcome back to Easy Guitar Practice. Before we jump in with more on this exercise, let's go ahead and review it. Alright, so I'm going to skip the why of this exercise and just remind you all that this is simply a blues lick, and sometimes it's important to just start your session by hammering a blues lick because there's nothing wrong with continuing to collect licks. I think that's a reality of guitar that we forget. Hear a lick that you like, try to just repeat it over and over, and then all of a sudden, you've got it under your fingers. So with that, let's go ahead and jump in on the specific notes in this lick. Alright, so the shape is pretty simple, and I'll go ahead and give you the notes starting with the low E string. Remember that we're not using the B string or the high E string in this lick, but inside of this we've got 5 and 8 on the low E string, we've got 5, 6, 7 on the A string, we've got 5 and 7 on the D string, and we've also got 5 and 7 on the G string as well. I do think it's helpful to note that the only things we're really doing to help spice up this lick are the emphasis of that first stroke as well as the rake on that second note. And so just as a reminder, right, we hit that first stroke with a lot of emphasis, and then we pull into this rake where you're hitting kind of, let's call them ghost notes on that E and B. It's slightly muted. This takes a while to feel out. It's really up to you to kind of figure out how you need to position your hand to get that tone. But that's really the most flavorful parts of this exercise, is that bend where we're having a ton of emphasis as we bend up and bend down, and then that rake into that second note. The exact configuration of the lick is that we're starting on the bend I was just talking about, which is on the G string. We're going from 7 to 9 to 7, right? And that's all with that one first emphatic stroke. Then we're going to 5 on the G string, and right, the rake leads us into that note. It's a quick transition from that 5 on the G string to 7 on the D string. Then we're going to 5 on the D string, and it's a quick finish from here with 7, 6, 5 on the A string, and then 8 and 5 on the low E string. It's really all about repetition with licks like this, so hammer it over and over and over, spend 5 to 10 minutes doing that, and then you'll be pretty well warmed up and you can go move on to the songs and solos that you want to learn, and we'll see you next time.